أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الدين عند الله الإسلام. Viewers, the best religion of this universe is the religion of Islam, and its follower is called Muslim or Islamist. Being a Muslim, we worship our Creator who has created us, that is our Allah Almighty. And today I'll discuss the benefits of worship. Our Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, said in this respect that Allah Almighty says in Hadith Qudsi, "O man, get or take spare time to worship me, then I will fill your heart with carelessness and happiness. If you will not worship me, you will run far from me, you will run away from me, then I will fill your heart with poverty and hunger, and I will put your hands in the hardships and difficulties." It means the benefit of worship to Allah Almighty is that if we will worship in the court of Allah Almighty, we will prostrate our heads in the court of Allah Almighty, then Allah Almighty will provide us its return in this world. That is, Allah Almighty will fill our hearts with love, carelessness, and happiness. If we will not bend ourselves in the court of Allah Almighty, we will run far away from Allah Almighty, then Allah Almighty fill our hearts with poverty and hunger, and our hands will be put in hardships and difficult work. May Allah Almighty bless us the efforts to worship Allah Almighty, because it's the duty of each and every slave to pay thanks in the honor of his master. And Allah Almighty is our great master, and being his slave, it's our fundamental obligation to worship Allah Almighty, to pay thanks in the honor of Allah Almighty. May Allah Almighty bless us efforts to worship Allah Almighty. Ameen, summa ameen.